But I do have some more, I guess, surprising news to tell y'all. This is pretty crazy. You know, we had some eventful days here recently with Brooke's whole thing, but that's not the only thing that's been eventful. I was a little surprised to see this myself. Good morning, y'all. Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. Got a man down this morning. Oh my goodness. And I saw it happen right there, right? Right here. I looked out the window and I saw it fall. Golly. Green stalk down. Y'all, we had some weather come through yesterday that was unexpected. I don't know if we even had over a 20% chance of rain yesterday, but we got about an inch of rain in about an hour. I can tell you that. But the rain wasn't the bad part. It was the wind. We had sustained wind at 37 miles an hour on my weather gauge in there. And I don't know what the exact numbers were. If it got higher than that, I don't know. I'm just going by what my weather gauge said. But 37 miles an hour sustained. I'm not talking about gust. The only one though, the other one didn't do it. I will say this though, we have owned green stalks for at least 6 years. Maybe longer than that, but at least 6 years. Out of 6 years, I have never had one fall over on me. Never, ever, ever, ever. At either farm. Never. You know, I even had these things planted out there by the camper. Never had a green stalk fall over on me, ever. I may have to buy more plants. I don't know. I don't know what's going to like underneath. I know I lost a ton of soil, and it's all in these rocks here, so. Looking back, I wish I'd have ran outside, opened up the garage, and pulled them inside the garage. But, you know, what they say, hindsight's 20/20. So it is what it is. Let's see if we can stand this thing up. I just don't know if there's a good way to do this, honestly. I really don't know if there's a good way to do this. I think I'm going to lose all the dirt. All the soil's going to come crashing out, I believe. No, we're good there. Here's the other thing. Can I get it put back on without crushing the other flowers? I'm just going to set the plants off to the side and see if we need to go buy some more. You know, it could have been worse. At least there wasn't a tree falling over or anything like that. I'm on one plant short. I lost an entire plant. I don't see it over here either. No idea. But y'all, I'm one plant short. How crazy is that? Hopefully, this thing will be back in all its full glory and continue to thrive. So while I'm over here, I have to give y'all a rose garden update. Look at this. Looking absolutely beautiful, y'all. Look at that. I mean, this right here is why I grew these American pillar roses right here. They are just beautiful. Look at them. Even with the white powdery mildew, they are still showing out. I'm talking about beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I want to show y'all what I did yesterday. I got to working. I didn't film any of it. Sometimes I find myself where I feel like I get to filming and I can't complete something because I'm worried about the camera and talking and explaining. And there's just some days where I just go. I just go and work. I just go have at it. I had Caden over here yesterday. He started back on the chicken coop, the portable chicken coop. He was getting it painted up and working on that and some little odds and ends we had here. While he was here doing that, I got back here in the back garden and just started rearranging some stuff. Getting my old pot from my old farm. We used to have a bunch of old pots that we had plants in at the old farm. Got those pulled out, got them over here, and I'm telling you, I just went to town. Hey y'all, before I go show you what I did back here in the Alabama Protege garden back here, I do want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much for all your thoughts and prayers about Brooke. If you didn't see her video, Brooke, as of right now, what we know is that we know her finger's broken in 2 spots and possibly some damage right around in here. Now, As I'm recording this video, she hasn't gone to see the bone doctor yet, but she sees him tomorrow. So we'll give you an update on Brooke. We're hoping they're just gonna put a cast on it with no pins, but there is a possibility of her having pins put in, because according to the ER doctor, it was a nasty break. He told Brooke that this was not the worst, nastiest break he's ever seen, but it's up there. So so just keep you thinking about Brooke, and hopefully we'll get some good news tomorrow and we'll keep you guys updated. But in the meantime, let me show y'all back here in the garden what I did yesterday. Okay, I found my pocket knife right there where I left it, so I wouldn't forget it, right there yesterday. Sure did. I'm glad I do stuff like that, so if not, I'd forget things, you know what I mean? I'd lose stuff all the time. But I'm glad that's my spot for it right there. But back here in the back, look at here. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in person, it's quite beautiful. But I got my window boxes planted the other day, as you guys know, and I got 3 of them right across the back here. And I just had this big void right here, just this huge, big empty place right here. And this, the top of the house gets big. You know, my original plan back here was to build a trellis on the house back here and grow a rose up it and cover this whole side of the house with the rose, which would be absolutely magnificent. I'm not going to tell you a lie. It would. This would look absolutely gorgeous, y'all. It would. It would be beautiful. But I started thinking, you know, I'm fixing to turn 50 at the time. You got to keep this thing trimmed. You may have to spray it every now and then, depending on which rose you planted here. I just don't feel like getting on an extension ladder and cutting this thing up here. I just don't. It would be gorgeous. Do not get me wrong. It would be a showstopper. It'd probably be one of the most beautiful, prettiest things here on the farm. This whole back covered in a rose. But the maintenance of it, just, if I was 25 or 30, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. I really would, but not now. I just can't now, y'all. There's just no way I couldn't do that now. I really couldn't. So I thought about putting some trees right in here, and that's what I did with these evergreens right here. And I brought out my pots. I think I showed y'all last year when I potted up these boxwoods. I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I thought they looked pretty in a clay pot. Then I found these beautiful red pots that I had from the old farm, and I put some rosemary in there, which the rosemary needs to be cut back and reshaped, but we'll work on that. I got some rosemary in there, and then I planted some annual flowers and some amelia bells in the other pots, and I got a bunch of other little pots, and I may continue on with that, but it just turned out great. It really did. Looks wonderful. I did get Caden to come back here and help me move that old clawfoot tub, and I got it sitting over here, and I got some pots around it, and I think it looks great over here by the entryway. When you come in, I'm gonna put some water in it. That is a fountain. Get that fountain going again, but you can see we got some pots over here, and I just think it looks great. I think it just turned out wonderful. But yeah, the garden space is really starting to take shape back here. I'm really starting to like it back here. My next thing to do on my list back here, this right here, our generator and our air conditioning unit. I plan on covering this up. What I plan on doing is building a rail fence to go around it. I can't stand it. It just kind of drives me crazy. But all in all, it's starting to look pretty back here compared to what it did a year or so ago, isn't that right? Well, y'all, like I was saying, yesterday was not really a video day. We were busy. Caden was working on the coop. I was working on the backyard gardening, cutting some grass. You know, Brooke can't cut grass with her hand, and there's some areas around here that we don't want Mary Carl cutting the grass at, because, you know, upside the road and in some ditches and that kind of thing. But I'll cut those, and then Mary Carl finished up and cut the rest. And well, me and Mary Carl tag teaming the chores yesterday. Brooke actually took her a little nap, first time in forever. But let me just show you guys what happened yesterday. Caught me off guard, I can tell y'all that. absolutely caught me off guard. Well, let me just show y'all what happened. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious, y'all. Look what just happened. I was not expecting that. Don't have my camera. I got my phone. I know I probably got wind noise coming in, but look at there. Oh me, oh me, oh my. Oh, Ernest T has officially hit the pool. What you think, buddy? Huh? What you think? Nah, he's gonna groom himself now. But he just gets in and out of it like he's been doing it for 4 years. Watch him. Yep, I get in it and I get out of it. And Opie will get it. Ernest has got it, but y'all remember Opie's a little younger than Ernest, so he will definitely get it. Oh goodness. He'll get it too. He will figure it out. Especially Ernest getting in there. He will definitely figure it out. Huh. I'm glad he got in there. I am glad he got in. We're going to have to get another one and have 2 of them back here. Let me get you some Jimmy Buffett playing. All right, brother. Let's clean y'all's pool out, okay? Let's clean the pool out. Yeah. We're going to clean the pool. That's where the pool's going to go. All right, I'll sit over here then. Golly, y'all crazy. All right. Off to the races. All right, guys. Let's get your pool in here. Go on, step in it. Go on, step in it. I don't think his legs are quite long enough. I think that's the key. When he go, oh, he's in it. Opie. Opie. High five. What I'm talking about. You can give me a high five too? Thank you, sir. Yeah, brother. Now, Nugget would do that sometimes. He'd lay on the side of it and he kind of collapsed it a little bit there. Not too bad. But I saw you step in it. That's a good deal. That's good. I was just talking about I don't think your legs was quite long enough. You're picking your leg up that high. But you definitely did it. All right, we're gonna let that go right there. I don't want it too full. Y'all not may like it too full. Hey, let me wet y'all. Like that. There we go. Hey, it is getting close to short weather time. I can tell y'all that. Definitely getting close. All right. Now, speaking of shake and bake, I did mention this, but we did open up this gate and allow Shake and Bake, Opie and Ernest to mingle with everybody else, except the emus. They're not ready to get up there or mingle with Nugget and Goldie right now. Believe it or not, Goldie is still laying eggs and Nugget is still sitting on them, y'all. Still. Other day it was 5. I mean, so we're still dealing with that. And these are 2 males. They got 1 female. You got Nugget, who's a male. Y'all seen Nugget court me? You know, he starts doing his little, oh Casanova, me and Romeo ain't never been friends. You know, he starts doing that on me. And I just don't know, these guys being so little, we don't want any static and we don't want Nugget hurting one of these guys for sure, because I just don't think they're big enough to go hang out with the adult emus yet. Now, once they get big enough and Goldie goes to G&G Farm with her new buddy over there, Otis, then we'll introduce these guys to Nugget. And we'll probably do it slowly. Probably going to do it in between fences first and let all that Romeo and Juliet stuff get out of Nugget's system, you know? And then we'll let these guys get together. But today I'm not going to let them out. I'm not going to let them out. That's because I am going to, well, never mind, Brooke's doing it. I was about to say I'm fixing to go let the goats out over to this side. And actually Mary Carl's doing it. Mary Carl's letting them out. So let's see if I can get them to go on over this morning. Y'all come on. It's a lot of shade over here, and we want you guys to eat this over here. Y'all come on. Y'all come on, let's go eat. Y'all come on. Come on, Tip. Y'all come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on, goats. Let's go. Y'all come on. And they'll have a field day over here. Y'all come on. And here comes Goldie and Nugget. Here they come. Y'all come on. What's up, Nuggo? I was just talking about you, sir. I sure was. I was just talking about you. I was just talking about my buddy. Yeah. Well, I must say, I'm glad you're not trying to pull some Billy D. Williams lines on me right now. I definitely appreciate that. I certainly do. I'm trying to get the goats to come over here, though, where y'all were. Let them get in the shade and eat some of this. I see some honeysuckles and some plantains, some wild plantains, some pine trees, some pine saplings. We want them to get over there and go have them a nice little feast over there. You know it? Hey, but I want you to pinky promise me that you're going to be sweet to Shake and Bake now, okay? Okay? I think you will. I think there might be a little uncertainty there at first when we first put these guys together, but I think it'd be just fine. Kind of like he did Goldie. I remember when we first got Goldie here, it was months. 2, 3, 4 months. Yeah. Until she sprayed some Chanel on her. Just tss, tss. Yeah. Whatever she sprayed, I don't know what it was, but it sure turned you around, brother. Sure turned you around. She may have just started strutting, you know. She's got that walk now. See, Nugget couldn't resist that now. Yeah. She decided to throw that strut right there, and it was game over. Sure was. Look at that. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. All right, let's see if we can get the goats to come over here, brother. Look here, babies. Y'all come on. Look what we got. Y'all look at here. Y'all gonna have a fit when y'all get over here. Look at all this plantain. Y'all come on. Y'all come on. Here we go. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. Heck yeah. That's right. It's like a all-you-can-eat buffet at Quincy's. Y'all look like when the kids walked into Willy Wonka's land and don't know what you want to eat first, you know? This is great. Enjoy your day. Make your way over to them pine saplings and knock them out for me. That's what I really like for y'all to do. I see blackberries. Y'all got all kind of goodies over here. That pretty good? That's good stuff, isn't it? Yeah, that's good stuff. What you think, Boots? Boots says that's good. Even Matilda's over here enjoying herself. Yeah. What are you doing, Jesse? Hey, gorgeous. Oh, man. We need to have a grooming party soon, don't we? Maybe this evening? When it cools off? We'll have one this evening? Okay. We'll see what we can do. See if we can manage that, okay? We'll see if we can manage a grooming party. Yeah. You sweet girl. All right. You go over there and have fun with everybody else, okay? Okay. All right, baby. Honey, everybody's over here, girl. Come on. Honey's like, they gone. I had all this grass to myself over here. I don't go over here and bother with him. Honey, you might be the smart one. I don't know. Well, y'all, look who have met each other. Right here. Look at this. That's they're showing interest in them right there. That was good though. That was really good. I didn't hear no hissing. I didn't hear anything. So that's what we want right there. That's exactly what we want. So maybe Nugget kept his pinky promise. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Nuggo. You're a gentleman. So y'all met the Nugster. How about that? I'll tell y'all, Nugget is one of the best water quality control personnel there is. He's not only a sheriff. He used to help me with waters all the time. Running tests and whatnot. Hey, you want to show these young bucks how you do an official water test on the farm? Goldie looks like she's hot, don't she, brother? I want to cool her down a little bit. You want some water? There you go, sir. Hey, let me know if this is some high quality H2O now. Okay? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. See how good it is. Oh yeah. Y'all see how he tested it, fellas? That's how you test it right there. That's how you test it. Get a passing grade? I hope so. This is going pretty good right here though. I like this. I like this, y'all. I really do. I like this. Well, y'all can see they've ventured off. Having a good time over there. Definitely having a good time. All right, it is time for... You ready, Nugget? You ready? It's time for a tater bug update. Let's go check on Tater. All right, you talked to her today? No, I ain't talked to her either. I think they're on the other side over there in the pecan orchard. It's getting warm, brother. It's getting warm. Cody may put them shorty shorts on. I don't know. But anyways, let's go check on Tater Bug. You reckon she's had that baby yet? I don't know. I don't know, girl. So you may be noticing I'm not into screaming chicken. Tell him, Holly. Woke up, she had a flat tire, left front. Yeah, didn't she? Left front tire's flat. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I keep getting into, but I keep running over stuff from here and there. And Brooke don't seem to run over anything. Or Mary Carl do that. It's just me and you. Might be because we got so much horsepower in that screaming chicken. That might be what it is. I don't know. All right, now I see 2 of the 3. I don't see the 3rd wheel. But there's Moody and Mildred. Where's Tater Bug? Oh, there she is. She laying down. She is laying down right there. We're not touching that fence today. We don't need that in my life. All right, Tater. I don't know if y'all been keeping... Brooke's been posting some pictures of her udders. And y'all, let me tell y'all, if they get any fuller, I mean, they look like cheese puffs hanging down. I mean, they are... She said big. They big. I'm not gonna lie, they are big. Anyways, no baby, but I'm telling y'all, the size of that udder, it is happening soon, real soon. When you think it's gonna happen? Today? I'm thinking tomorrow. My vote's tomorrow, Holly. Holly, I almost forgot something. I wanted to show you guys something. Right here. Look how gorgeous the pastures look after the lime and the fertilizer. And this right here is the road Mr. Greg built so he could get to the pond and make the pond. So this will take a minute to get covered up. But it's starting to spread. But look at yonder. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous out there. And speaking of grass, y'all go check this out. I'm going to show you this. Day full of surprises in it, Holly. Absolutely. If we had that baby, it will be a day full of surprises. Well, y'all check this out. Check this out. Number one, Brooke did spread the rest of the dirt out. Now, she does got one hand, but she's realized she can still drive the tractor, which is absolutely wonderful. because it does take her mind off things. It does feel like she is not a burden on everybody here at the farm, that, you know, she's pulling everybody down. Brooke is the Energizer Bunny, and actually pretty much all of us here are. So if one of us does go down, we feel extremely guilty, and we feel like we're not, you know, we're just pulling everybody else down. Everybody's having to take up our slack. So Brooke being able to drive the tractor is a blessing, let me tell y'all. Brooke was able to spread the dirt out and get it spread out. Now we're gonna come back with seed and then old hay like we did last time, but look at the area that we already did a month or two ago. Now look how much better this looks. Now we can starting to see a lot of green in here. Seeing a lot of green down through here. Now, is it 100%? No, it's not at all. The lack of rain has really been a little thorn in our side over here. Now, I guess I could run the sprinkler out here, but this is a pretty big old area back here, but it is working. So we are getting grass. The grass is germinating. The grass is spreading. You can see throughout here. Y'all remember this was all just gravelly rocks and really nothing green growing whatsoever. So it is actually working. Hopefully, I'm thinking maybe next year this might be just solid green and no more gravel, no more dirt. This will stop some washing. We don't have much wash, but we do have some on the banks down in here. And I do have to report though. I do have to report. Talked about we had a man down with the green stalk planter with the petunias in it, but we also have had 2 incidents out here in this area, and that is we've lost 2 crabapple trees out here. Brooke accidentally took them out with the tractor while she's been out here working, and one of them I salvaged. The other one I couldn't salvage. But one of them I have salvaged, and I may get it going. I actually dug it up, put it in a pot, and I've pruned it to see if I can get it back going. I'm just going to replace them. So we had 4 out here, and then we don't have but 2. Luckily, they're only a year old, and they're not like 5 years old, and so they won't be that big difference in sizes, knock on wood. Man, she's looking good, looking good. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all so much for hanging out with us today. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for everything with Brooke's situation. We certainly do appreciate y'all. So in the meantime, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all be good. Wow, they're beautiful. Goodness gracious.